Hey everyone, if you're in Marion, Indiana, and you're thinking about dog training, you are in exactly the right place. Let's walk through how to find a fantastic trainer who can help you and your dog build an even better bond. Just picture it for a second, enjoying those walks without any stress, being able to relax at home, and just including your dog in more of your life around town. You know? That's what good training is all about, and it is totally within reach. So, here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with the foundations of good training, then look at different formats, what you should budget, some Marion-specific resources, and finally, a checklist of questions you should ask any trainer you're considering. Okay, first things first. Before you even start looking for a trainer, it's really helpful to know what modern effective training actually looks like. It all starts with the right philosophy and, of course, professional standards. You'll hear this term a lot, and for good reason. Positive reinforcement is the gold standard today. It's all about rewarding the behavior you want to see, which is a much clearer way for your dog to learn. This builds their confidence and makes them want to work with you, which is way more effective than any method based on fear. Now, these acronyms might look like a bit of alphabet soup, but they're a great sign that a trainer is serious about their education. Something like CPDTK shows they have a strong general knowledge. But if you're dealing with tougher issues like serious fear or reactivity, credentials like CBCCK or IABC-CDBC mean that trainer has specialized knowledge in animal behavior. Up next, let's talk about formats. Because finding a trainer with the right approach is one thing, but you also need to find the right setting. The format you pick really should match what you and your dog are hoping to achieve. So, what's a better fit for you, right? Well, think of it this way. Group classes are awesome for practicing general manners and teaching your dog to listen to you, even when other dogs are around. But if you're dealing with something specific, like your dog goes crazy when the doorbell rings, a private lesson right there in your home is probably the best place to start. And of course, there are a few other options out there. Puppy classes are just essential for getting young dogs started off on the right paw. Behavior modification is for those more serious challenges we talked about. And a board and train can be a good option if you need someone to lay a solid foundation in an immersive way. All right, let's get practical and talk about one of the biggest considerations, the cost. Getting a ballpark idea of the price range here in the Marion area will help you plan and find something that works for your budget. It's the question on everybody's mind, isn't it? What should you actually expect to invest for professional training here in Grant County? Let's take a look at the numbers. As you can see, a 6-week group class usually runs somewhere around $200, while a single private lesson is about $100. You can see how packages for in-home sessions can save you some money in the long run. And then the board and train programs are obviously the biggest investment. Prices will vary, for sure, but this should give you a pretty solid baseline. Okay, let's bring it all back home to Marion. Being a responsible dog owner here means knowing the local rules of the road and, just as important, knowing the best spots to go practice all those great new skills. You know, these aren't just rules. It's really about being a good neighbor. The city's leash law keeps everyone safe, and keeping barking under control helps keep the peace. Oh, and here's a helpful tip. That rabies tag you get from the vet, that actually serves as your county registration. So it's one less thing to worry about. Simple. You can really use our local parks as your own real-world classrooms. You can practice that loose leash walking at Matter Park, work on getting a solid recall at the dog park, and then really test your dog's focus out on the trails at Mississinawa Lake. We've made it to our final section, and this is all about taking action. Once you have a short list of trainers, it's time to interview them, and this checklist is going to help you feel confident doing just that. And hey, don't feel weird about this part. A great trainer will absolutely welcome your questions. This initial chat is the best way to figure out if their experience, their style, and just their personality is the right fit for you and your dog. Okay, so make sure you ask about their philosophy. You want to hear them talking about positive reinforcement. Ask about their certifications, and then get specific. Ask them about their experience with the exact issues you're facing. And finally, get clarity on how you'll be involved and what the fees actually cover. This quote really just nails it. Taking a little extra time now to find the right person is an investment that pays off for years and years. It leads to a happier dog and, let's be honest, a lot more peace of mind for you. You know, having a well-behaved dog isn't just about avoiding problems. It's about opening up your world. It means you can have friends over without all the chaos. You can trust your dog around the neighborhood, and you can just enjoy a quiet, calm evening at home. We wish you the absolute best on your training journey.